Good morning. I'm here on a small little road called Lake Drive in the city of Muskego in Wisconsin. This little place, just over 59 years ago, was the birthplace where I was born. And I'm so grateful to God as I stand here thinking all that's happened in these last 59 years. You know, it was 50 years ago, next April, that Mum and Dad were told of God to pick up, sell this place here and move to the UK. And the story continues where God has allowed us to continue that ministry and work there. I'm so grateful for God's hand upon my life, and I realize that God is a God who works his purposes out. Who would ever think from a little small place like this I would travel the world and see so many nations, meet so many different people, and just want to thank God for his goodness. His hand has truly been upon us, and I thank God for my wife and my family, and I realize that God's grace is shown through all those things. So today, as I take a little moment just to think about where I've come from, actually it's not so much where I've come from that's important, but actually where we're going. And I believe God's still got much for us to accomplish for his sake. And I'm so grateful that God took a hold of me and just captured my life and just caused me to be interested in wanting to serve him like I do. So I just say thank you, Jesus. And you know, today as I just take a few moments, I'm heading for the airport. I'm finishing a 3-week trip here in the States. I've met a lot of folk, met some new folk, met some folk that I've known for many years, prayed for some, celebrated with one that was just celebrating 50 years of ministry and is stepping down as senior pastor and letting another team take over. Just watch the grace of God in so many lives. And I'm so grateful that God is a God who takes us and allows us to be used in an amazing way. Not because we're great because of how we were born or where we were born, or not even great how, intellect or talent we have, but he uses those who are willing. And I'm so grateful today that God invited me to be a part of what he's doing. And so pray with me as we continue to trust God. I'm still trusting God for Sharon's healing. She's so graciously let me come on this trip, despite the fact she's in the middle of her treatment. She's had a good time this weekend. On Thursday she has her next lot of treatment, and we're believing God's got his hand upon it and will complete that work. And so grateful. So thanks for your prayers, thanks for your support, and just say, consider what God is doing in your life. The verse that comes to mind is, oh, that I might take hold of that which Christ took hold of me for. He had a reason for taking hold of my life, and I want to fulfill that purpose and to bring about the things that he's desired for me to accomplish for his name's sake. So Lord bless you. I'm heading for a few hours now to fly out to Chicago, drive out to Chicago to fly home. I'll be home tomorrow, and I'm so glad to be getting home and look forward to what God's got in store. Here we come up to Christmas and a new year, knowing that God's hand's upon us and looking forward to what God is saying. So Lord bless you. Whatever God's doing in your life, Lord, I just pray that God will help you to just fulfill everything he sets before you. Lord bless you.